Hi, welcome to Create Your Side Grind Income Plan. For those of you joining us for the first time, this is the end of this course. It is video number 3, part 3 that includes step 9 through step 12. Then we are prepared. Again, I am Lenora Johnson of LM Johnson Coaching. I'm the owner of Boss Resumes and Cover Letter Service and the author of 101 Strategic Job Search Marketing Steps, the helpful checklist guide to all things considered workforce readiness and social media smart. This book was incorporated in 2013 after the job market crashed, and so a lot of people had begun to lose their jobs. They got despaired. Actually, a lot of disparity. They lost confidence and self-esteem. A lot of people had not been unemployed in a very, very long time. And guess what? We were now in the social media uh, weather storm. It took us by storm, and so did the efforts of job readiness and job search strategy. My book, as well as courses and other events pertaining to my resume and career services, can be located at the websites. And I would like for you to stay tuned for my next webinar. I'm going to check back at the website for them. And I believe the vision board website is coming up. Actually, the vision board webinar is coming up, as well as the 5 ways to demonstrate your true value webinar. So you're going to check for the dates and times on that. If you need any course material, um, whatever you need to do to enroll, attend, or take your seats for that particular event. And I have the link within the course that you can click and get to the ticket page. Feedback. I would appreciate it, and you can give any feedback below in the comments, as well as at email address client@lmjohnsoncoaching.com. And there's also at the end of the webinar a link to the free gift that I had offered you earlier at the beginning of this course webinar. So I want you to take a look at that as well. Again, this is me. Remember, I am the resume writer or the certified professional resume writer that strategically places you on paper. I also am that career, life, and business coach that handles your issues. I come up with your strategy, and then we both plan for success. And so if you need those services, do check out the website addresses within the webinar. And I'll see you then. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Once again, thank you for joining me and allowing me to share this course information with you. The 12 steps are a way of giving you a structured plan to get to from startup to launch. And sometimes we get, we don't know how we don't know how to get those steps. We don't know what it takes. We don't know where that information is, even though it's sometimes one person's perspective in introduction to information is different from the next person. If we want perfection or we don't want perfection. It's all in how a person makes you feel and how you perceive the information that you are receiving. So within the Create Your Side Hustle, I hope I was able to allow you to get comfortable and to relax and get into the mix and mode of starting that business, being confident in doing so, and then completing the steps. So we're now at part 3, step 9, through the launch. And I wanted to thank you for joining me and allowing me to share this course information with you. The 12 steps are almost complete, and we are at the end. So hooray for you. Yay. I'm happy for you. I know that I had to go through the same steps myself. Remember, this is a self-paced course, a webinar that allows you to stop the, uh, the slides at any point, and you will be able to leave and come back to the position that you left it in. And so at the end, we're going to go ahead and go over a few things. In video number 1 of Create Your Grind Hustle, we were determined how to get your side hustle ideas on paper. In step 2, how to select a loved gig that was long term and produces good money. In step 3, you learned who your dream client is. You learned motivation, perseverance, brainstorming, journaling, all that good stuff, and descriptive scoping of the competition. In step 4, you learned how to scope out the competition. In step 5, you learned how to compare the differences between what you and your competitor offers. In step 6, you learn the importance of having a competitive advantage. In step 7, you learn what it takes to design a brand. In step 8, you learn how to build the foundation of your online store. And now in steps 9 through 10, you will get the motivation you need to keep going until you reach step 12. We will go over designing your service package, how to roll out that welcome mat for your customers, how to, complete that marketing plan after you, get everything, the wheels are churning and turning. You'll learn how to continue planning your market. We will now begin part 3, which is video number 3 of Create Your Side Grind Income Plan. The course planner is for purchase at www.lmjohnsoncoaching.com. And I also provided it in the links, a link in the slides before currently in the webinar. So we are at step 9 of Create Your Side Grind Income Plan, and we are going to begin designing your service package. And client defined. We also was able to get a lot of work done, kind of get a feel for the competition, and your brand is firmly established. The vision is now in action. So it's time to create your service packages and pages. I want you to take all those tasks, all those steps that you love doing and compare those to the service packages you discovered on a competitor's sites. Now, how can you package those tasks up into a flat project fee? So we're going to we're focusing on pricing now. Now, even though you're not charging on an hourly basis, that's a fast track to burnout. So you don't want to go and try and, you know, base your services on hourly, fees. You still need to consider how long these tasks will take you to determine an accurate price. And I want you to keep in mind that you're providing value with these packages. We spoke a lot about, extending value within the things, the ideas that we make for someone else to buy. So even though you need to consider the length of time your packages will take, the value you offer your clients is far more important than in a simple hourly rate. So this is the message you'll need to practice conveying to your clients if they talk about your prices being too high. And I want you to take note that making an investment in a web designer will improve your online presence instead of your website looking as if it was a DIY. You did it yourself. You'll give the image like you've been in business for years with a professional design website. So in the step 9 exercise, we want you to write your service page. You're going to take your first package and come up with the features of it and the pricing. You're going to also come up with your features and pricing for package number 2 and package number 3, as well as package 4 and any other packages that you have, any other products that need for you to determine the features, benefit, and pricing. So I'm going to give you a little time to go over step 9 to design your service packages, get a feel for the pricing. Remember that you've already compared prices of your competitors. You determined the accurate prices, and you keeping in mind the value of these packages and prices. And you're going to go to page 20 of your worksheet and begin writing your services page. If you look at the design of this packaging, I will buy this because it's different. I've never seen anyone else offer it. I would buy this. And this is an idea of how you can market or come up with a packaging for your services or products. Also, okay, how did you do? Was setting your prices difficult or was it easy? What was difficult about setting your prices? Did you set your value accordingly or did you fumble with the pricing for the value? Don't undersell yourself because if you're running a charity, if you're giving away products and services, you're not going to be in business long. You have to know your value and you have to charge for your value. And if people are not willing to pay for the value, don't undersell yourself. If you have a set fee, a set price, there will be people that will try to get you to negotiate and go down on prices when you've already set your price. When you do that, you will be shortening your income, shortening your, expectant finances to grow. They're not going to grow because there were people that try to undermine your pricing, undermine your fees, undermine your value so that they can get your value at a decreased amount. And you don't want to do that. So you're going to stick to your value, stick to your pricing, stick to your fees, and be adamant about it. Be nice about it, and perhaps you can come up with a product or service at a lesser amount with less features than the one they want to satisfy them. So do you see the many tasks a business owner must perform to get a business up and running? It is difficult. It's it can be done, but there are a lot of tasks, a lot of multitasking, a lot of creativity, and definitely strategically placing your ideas and making them work for you and for the benefit of the sales of your products and services. So be very careful with, again, giving away your product. You're not going to be in business long. If that's the case, you need to run a not-for-profit, because giving away product, that's where you're going to end up at. So I wanted to say I'm going to meet you in step 10, give you some time to think about the value of your pricing again, and then we're going to move forward and get you started with opening your doors. See you then. We're now in step 10 of create your side grind income plan. And it's time to welcome your customers. And what you're going to do is pull out the welcome mat. And don't let a low budget or the process of hiring a graphic designer get you stalled in your planning. Technically, you don't need to have a professionally designed and SEO website to get started, but you do need a few key pages in place. First, your home page is the first and front page of your site. Consider it the front door to your business. Think about it. Where in a few short seconds you need to convey to your visitors what services you provide and to whom. So you're going to play on these emotions you discovered when doing your dream client assessment. Consider adding a short video for those who prefer to hear your voice while they browse your packages. Once you captured their attention and your prospects think you might offer what they need, then you will likely and they will likely visit your about page. Gone are the days when about pages were written in the third person and sounded very formal. So now you're able to insert your personality to this page, add a professional headshot, and explain how you are uniquely qualified to take care of their needs. So you're going to spend some time in this step crafting your client attracting message, and you're going to come up with your home page. You're going to add some appeal, play with the emotions. You're going to go to page 22, brainstorm some more ideas, and create your home page. Now, what your home page should consist of is answering these types of questions. Who do you serve? What do you offer? Why are you qualified to help? What pages will you link to from your home page? And then other suggestions for creating a home page would be add a headshot or video. You're going to make your navigation very easy and simple. And so they have an idea of what they're clicking to. Yeah, keep the important information above the fold where visitors can see it without having to scroll to the bottom. Always include your contact information more than just a contact form. You're going to include your social media links. You're going to include an opt-in link to build your list. You're going to consider using an online app for booking free consultations and appointments. And here on page 22 of the worksheet, you're going to brainstorm how to get that home page created. Also, the next exercise would be creating your about page. And you're going to answer these questions when creating that about page. Who are you? And we don't need any spammy nicknames. How can you solve your clients' problems? What makes you qualified? Where do you live? Which is important to your clients because of where the goods will be uh, delivered to or shipped to, and if they're able to meet you one-on-one in person locally, which a lot of people do prefer. So why do you want to work with your clients? You're going to answer that, answer it on your about page so they know who you are. Some other suggestions for the about page: you're going to add a different headshot than what you had for the home page. You're going to add your personality or humor as appropriate to your brand. So always include your contact information, which is more than just the contact form. You're going to include your social media links on this page as well. You're going to include an opt-in link to build your list. And you're going to consider using an online app for booking free consultation appointments. And on to page 22, 23 of the workbook, you're going to also brainstorm your ideas, take notes, and document. I'm going to give you a little time to do that, and I will get back with you. And remembering, we are rolling out that welcome back for your customer. How'd you do? You should be proud of yourself. We are going into step 11 of the Create Your Side Hustle Income Plan. You should be excited because it takes effort, it takes action, it takes you being able to give your all to get the project started from beginning to end of that particular process. It should feel good to you that you are there. We're almost finished. We're about to get to the finish line. It's a big difference from the starting point, but if we had not had the starting point of the ideas, we could not have made it to the finish line. So you should be able to see what you've already accomplished. You should know that there are no limits to what you can do. And you're going to share your website with others and begin to count down to the launch. Hi, welcome back. We're on step 11 of Create Your Side Grind Income Plan. I want you to jot down different marketing ideas because it's a constant, a consistent marketing and planning and assessing and negotiating and creating different things to run a business, to keep that product going, to keep the business alive. And so with that, you're going to continue to come up with marketing ideas to market you a bigger and better product each and every time. You're going to innovate. So step 11 is your back of a napkin marketing plan. I grew up with my dad writing the cost of the items that he sold as a side hustle or side business. I watched him write the name of the product, how many he had, what was the cost, how much he paid for it, and what he needed to do to restock. Those types of, you know, uh, uh, notes on the back of I saw on a back of a greasy brown paper bag. I've saw it. I've saw him write down and jot down notes for his side business, side hustle, side grind on a napkin. I've seen him do it. I've saw lots of scratch papers, and those different, little notes stuck around our house. They were everywhere. They were in his drawers. They were, at near the table where he did his brainstorming. They were everywhere. They were in his car. They were in my mom's car. He had a plan a marketing plan to get his products to his customers and what type of products he was getting to them. So at this point, I want you to toot your own horn. I want you to create an actual marketing plan doing so, and you're going to begin to attract constant customers. You're also going to blog. You're going to provide social media and networking as your plan. Now, I know wishing for clients won't make them appear. You need an actual plan. No matter how well you're optimized your website, or how it may be, or how often you post on social media, clients won't find you without you telling them where you are open for business and if you are open for business. And while word of mouth is a great way to get new clients, starting out, it requires you to do a lot more work to toot your own horn and your own horn a lot just to look for those dream clients. So set it and forget it. It just doesn't work. It's not good in the real business world, and you want to make sure that you do the marketing and planning to keep your prospects continuing to buy. Your goal should be to attract a constant group of prospects, even while you're calendared in, your schedule is full, you got orders coming out the door. Even though you have those paying clients, you're going to continue to market and have prospects alleviate the stress when a client does not continue working with you for whatever reason. With the prospect list, you'll have no problems filling that open space. So the good news is you don't have to get all corporate about your marketing efforts. You're going to have some fun instead and do what comes naturally to you, and you'll have much better results. So in step 11 of your back of the napkin marketing plan, you're going to begin to do your exercise in the workbook on page 24 to map out your client getting plan. So you're going to use what you have already found in the previous steps, and you're going to begin your blogging. You're going to go ahead and do your blogging. You're going to offer guest blogging opportunities. And with social media, you're going to drive your accounts with videos and lives and ads, and try different social media platforms, as well as marketing and networking events, online, forums, groups, locally, in real life. That will help to continue to map out your client getting plans. So you're going to continue to do your research with blogging opportunities, and you're going to consider approaching influencers to guest blog for you. You're going to open up multiple media ideas, such as podcasts, interviews, YouTube channels with videos, regular Facebook Lives. You're going to share your infographics on social media. You're also going to research more networking ideas, specifically to like groups and forums, names where your dream clients may congregate, or you can ask friends for referrals, and you have to keep the marketing plan going. So with this exercise of step 11, you're going to map out your client getting plan. I'll see you soon. I'm going to give you some time to research, do your blogging. Actually, research, do your brainstorming, your journaling, so that you can get to step 12, and see you then. At this point, you should be able to map out your client getting plan and know the difference between marketing and advertisement and how it applies to social media. You're going to locate your dream clients. You're going to attract constant and paying clients. You're going to blog, post, and comment on social media and networking. You're going to make sure that you don't worry about being corporate or too business-like or a person with schooling and plenty of degrees, because you don't need a degree to open up a business or come up with a bright idea and a product or service. So continue to map out your client getting plan. I'm going to see you later on in the step 11, and we're going to find out how you're doing. See you then. Now, how did you do? You're ready to open up that shop online. You're attracting new clients. You know that it requires a plan. Keep new clients with fresh new content on your website. You innovate new products and services. You post content constantly. And now you should be able to see the difference between your online personal presence and your business presence. There are two different, personas. Business is business and personal is personal. So you're going to separate the two. Sometimes you can combine them. It depends on what you've had in the past posted, about your life that could be unsavory. But some people their businesses are blooming despite having had negative presence online. So we're going to go ahead and move forward to step 12. This course. And also, actually, I needed to ask you, what did you do? By now, you should have a unique, catchy business name. You should have hired a graphic designer. I wanted to know if you attempted to work some things out on your own, or did you delegate it out? Do you understand the startup and the, getting that website control panel taken care of, getting in and out of it properly, making sure that you're not entering or selecting or deleting the wrong information. Your hosting, we're way over that. We're making sure that we're getting to that countdown and getting that business up and running and those doors open. On our way to step 12, and I wanted to remind you that I have a free gift for you that's listed here. It is 3 30-minute consultations of business coaching for this particular scope that we went over to create your side hustle, grind, gig, income plan in a week. You have to have purchased the webinar the day that the webinar was given in order to get this free gift. Other than that, the services would be offered at the website. And here is the link to get the 3 30-minute consultations. It cannot be redeemed for anything else. So that's a reminder. Is to help you set the goals within the scope of this course. You also must schedule a coaching session time and date in order to move forward and to claim the 3 30-minute consultation free gift to you. Glad you were able to join up. Glad you were able to learn how to start a business from an idea to getting those doors open. So I am proud of you. We're going to move on to step 12. And you're still here. Yay. Step 12. Create your side grind income plan. We are ready to launch. Now, done has led to this final step. You're flinging open your virtual doors and you're telling the world you are available for hire. You take that marketing plan and you put it into action. Consistent marketing every day is going to help build up that momentum. It's going to expand your reach, and you will attract the people who need to see and hear your message. It will be your dream clients. So do you need both an online and office launch party. That may not be necessary. If you have a physical office and plan on marketing to local clients, then a real life launch party or a ribbon cutting ceremony is a great way to show off your office physical brick and mortar location. If you plan on working strictly online with worldwide clients, then an online party is enough. So you are ready to launch. You've already completed 11 steps and you're almost finished. Fling open your virtual doors, take that marketing plan and make it work. You're going to continue to apply consistent marketing daily. You will attract your dream clients. You're going to throw that launch party, schedule it online or offline, and you're going to use the planner, complete the 12 steps, take action, and if you need to go back and refer to it as a reference source, feel free to do so. You have the ability to download the planner as many times as you like, make extra copies so that you can, utilize it with another online business or just to, come up with a different marketing plan. Designing a launch party. You're ready to party. It's a party. Yay, I'm so happy for you. I am so happy that you were able to purchase this Create Your Side Grind Income Plan webinar. I don't have the balloons here, but that party was a nice graphic. I liked it. I like the party dresses. You should love it. You should love you, love your business ideas, and love the fact that you were able to complete this webinar course. If you paid for the webinar, you will receive a certificate. But if you are seeing this on a different venue, such as YouTube, unpaid, or any other any other social media websites, and after the actual webinar date, then the certificate will not be issued to you unless it is a paid course, paid webinar. You follow the planner steps. You enroll in the 3 free coaching sessions, and the certificate will be issued at that point. So pat yourself on the back, be extremely happy, proud of you, and once all the blanks are filled in, you're going to take this plan, you're going to take action, you're going to outsource the tasks you don't know how to do, you're going to start posting regularly on social media, you're going to schedule a headshot appointment and call some website designers to inquire about pricing. You are in control of this ship at this point. And you need to remember, all it takes is one happy client to fuel your confidence and bring forth more paying clients. This is to your success. You're ready to roll. Let it rip. Yay! So here's wrapping up. I wanted to thank you for taking this course. If you need further business, life, and career coaching, it can be purchased at www.lmjohnsoncoaching.com. If you need logo and other design services, I also have a link on this link here will take you to that page to make that purchase, and where you will be able to review the services that I'm able to connect you with. Please like, share, and follow at www.lmjohnsoncoaching.com. All of the pages have social media icons where you can like, share, and follow. If you need a gift for someone, whether it be a resume writing service or any other job search marketing tools, as well as books, audio, courses, webinars, You can go to the shop at lmjohnsoncoaching.com. You will see what is available at that time. And also you can visit www.bossresumes.com. This is Lenora Johnson, the job search strategist, the person that puts you on paper and also able to face your issues, come up with your strategy, and create success for your plan. On May 7, 2009, please join me at Central Standard Time for the next webinar. Go mark it in your calendar on Outlook, your iPhone, your smartphone. You're going to schedule a reminder on your phones, whatever you have to do to get back here. I'm happy for you. We'll conclude the create your side grind hustle income plan in less than a week.